Stay in the know with Radio 2000 podcast.
I'm with Dr. Rosalind Skelton, Managing Director of the South African Observatory. Is it Astronomy Observatory in Cape Town? How are you doing, ma'am?
Good afternoon.
I hope you're well. We came to your house today.
Yes, thank you for joining us here. We don't often get to have a live broadcast from the SAO. So
live broadcast is one part of it. The real thing is the number of guests you have here.
We have a very full crowd here today. I think it's probably one of the biggest events we've had.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. I hope this is not too intimidating for your staff.
No, I think they're enjoying it.
Yeah.
Thriving on the excitement.
That's great. Tell me what happens at the South African Astronomy Observatory in Cape Town.
Yeah, so we're one of the National Research Foundation's facilities for research, and our area is astronomy. So we study the universe and we explore the universe and try and use that exploration to make the world a better place and better society.
And in practice, what are they called? These facilities that look at telescopes, yes.
Yeah, so our telescopes are in the Northern Cape, near the small town of Sutherland. And you probably would know that in a town like Cape Town, we can't see the sky very well.
Bright.
There's just too many lights.
Yeah.
And so already in the 1970s, they realized that it was hopeless to try and study from here. And they built the observatory in Sutherland. And that, at the time, was a combination of the observatory from Johannesburg and Cape Town coming together to form the South African Astronomical Observatory.
Yeah. And our contribution to the greater society, not only South Africa but the world, how has that been? Basically, what have we achieved over the past however many years? Yeah,
well, we have a very proud history of making important contributions to astronomy, and that started already in the 1830s with the first measurement of a distance to the stars. And then over the years, we are very much part of international astronomy on the cutting edge of astronomy. So we're involved in a number of large projects. Our biggest project here in South Africa is the Southern African Large Telescope, SALT. So this is a telescope that is actually the largest in the Southern Hemisphere. And we use it to do research on all sorts of things, from searching for planets around other stars to looking at the most distant galaxies, trying to understand how galaxies formed and evolved.
And some would listen to this and say, well, we are on this pale blue dot, as it's been called. Why is it so important for us to care what's happening in the universe when we have problems of all sorts of things, from lack of electricity to joblessness and all of that? Why should a country like ours spend so much time, effort and energy on such a thing, where else other countries can sort it out, and we'll do what we need to do here? Yeah,
I think the idea is that it's a natural part of human nature to be curious about the universe, and we as South Africans should be part of that and be able to follow that curiosity. And in the process, we end up actually doing a lot of research and technological development that can benefit the country. And so we shouldn't just leave other countries to do the scientific research, and we'll end up being left behind. We can forge forward in things like artificial intelligence now, and make sure that we aren't left behind. We're part of that revolution and driving the science. So even though I think astronomy sometimes sounds like it's very much about out there and not practical, it does actually have practical benefits, and it's part of the science and innovation economy of South Africa.
Over the years, how has interest grown in this sector from youngsters that look at it as not only a future career but as a source of information and knowledge to really just contribute to their own innovations?
There's been huge growth in the astronomy community over the past 20 years or so. We've had very big programs to try and train up the next generation. And so one example is the National Astrophysics and Space Science Program. It's had about 700 graduates now in honours and master's level. And so overall, the South African community has really grown from just a handful, probably about 40 astronomers in 2000 to almost 300 now.
Wow.
And the whole ecosystem around it has also grown. The data science, the telescopes, the engineering, all of that has grown with it.
I see today also part of the highlights includes the unveiling of a remote operations center and a visitor center as part of the budget vote outreach. I see you have a smile on your face when I say these things. Why do they matter so much?
Yeah, so we're launching our remote operations center and visitor center. The first one is a room where we can connect to the telescopes in Sutherland from here in Cape Town. And this is, we use it as a flagship facility to show the public what we do, but we also use it to train students, so they don't have to go take the 4-hour drive to Sutherland. They can learn to use the telescopes from here.
Yeah.
And it just makes it much more accessible. And then the other one is the visitor center, and this is also really a gateway for the public to learn about astronomy, to learn what we do here. And we hope that that will also entice them to go and visit Sutherland, because it's a beautiful, beautiful night sky up there, and we hope that the public will go and see that sky for themselves.
Yes.
You don't get that opportunity from here in Cape Town.
Do you encourage, I was talking earlier to the DDG of the department, we were talking about technology tourism of sorts. Clearly you encourage people to come here and see this facility, am I correct?
We do. We have regular open nights and private tours. So since we opened our visitor center, we've seen about 5,000 people coming through just in the last few months.
Yeah.
So we did a soft launch a few months ago, and it's been really popular since then. And we're hoping to keep growing, those tour offerings. We also have our historic telescopes here and a museum. So there's some of the history that people get to see, and then we also introduce the modern astronomy we do and the technology that goes along with that.
Yeah, it's probably the first time you've seen so many learners in one place.
It is.
In this facility, and how can schools and learners get involved with the Astronomy Observatory?
We have a number of school programs. So a big part of what we do is actually training teachers to teach learners on the Earth and Science curriculum. So we have visits to schools, and then they also come here and visit us. We have regular visits from schools. They can visit here in Cape Town or in Sutherland, and we show them our facilities and explain what it is we do. And we try to use astronomy as an inspirational subject that brings them into the sciences in general. Yeah,
it's been so much fun talking to you, but do you feel that the work done here truly benefits our society?
I do feel it benefits us. As I mentioned earlier, I think we shouldn't feel like we can't participate in these globally relevant topics like scientific areas of research. We can be at the cutting edge, and we have shown over and over and again in astronomy that we are.
Yeah.
We're building the biggest radio telescope in the world here in South Africa, and we need the people to get involved and take that further.
Thank you so much. You are our host today, so we appreciate it. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for being here.
Take care. It's Dr. Skelton, Managing Director of the Observatory, the place we are actually doing this show from. It's Radio 2000, our music, your memory.
If you missed it, catch the rewind on radio2000.co.za.